Welcome to the house that Rockney built. Leahy turned into legacy, Parsegan renovated, and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hurricanes will put total leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will get the first possession of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. To the ground to try to move the chains. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Setting up the screen. There's a live football. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Love. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Let's see what they've got on second down. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Got a man. It's Smith. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step-off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Notre Dame lines up quickly. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He makes a grab, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Hold it, finds his man on the left. At the 40, there he goes. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll run it again. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Anderson will throw. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. He's going to pass. He's got his man. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Pocket starts to collapse. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Canes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Carr. He's got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They're going to throw it again. He's looking deep. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you get hit in the mouth and win this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 29 over UConn. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They're going to ride this running back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Anderson wants to throw. Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball away.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. throws for the tight end. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Love. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick strike complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Irish send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
1st down, Zach pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Anderson will throw. Fires it incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He'll start this drive firing. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Gonna let it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Carr. throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense in a bunch formation. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Anderson wants to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll try the right side. Makes a man miss. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Oh, what a move to get open. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. On the ground, it's locked. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. They'll leave it with the lone back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Anderson will throw. He finds his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why he played defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll do it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off by the defender, but he's out of bounds. Couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Running back searching for a hole. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Love. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to get to him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
A loss of 12 on the play.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Irish send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. It's caught. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Finally, now the fans can get a little bit excited. This offense hasn't done anything. 0 points in the game, but finally completes the big pass down the field, makes the big game.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Working that left side now. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the ground with the back. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? They'll try to slam it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the bad blood between Oregon and Oregon State dates back to 1894, at least on a football field. A top-5 rivalry, and it's gone final. Oregon State somehow, some way, found a way there in Corvallis and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quarterback will audible. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking for space. It's locked. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Anderson wants to throw. It's complete to the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Tosses it incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot of maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Running toward the tape. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Makes one man miss. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Henderson will throw. He's right on target. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense will quickly use a timeout. He's going to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You don't want to get carried away. It's still early, but that was an impressive performance to go to 3-0. What do you think? How good is this team, David?
I love when you say you don't want to get carried away. But, you know why you say but? Because we're going to get carried away. Great start. This is what we do. We're going to react to what we see, and 3-0 is exactly how you draw it up. You build momentum, you start to build confidence, and you start to look like a team, Jesse, that might could do some damage later on in the postseason.
So, can they drown out the noise? Can they not pay attention to what we're talking about and how good we think they are and just keep that workman-like mentality each and every week? Lunch pail, show up, blue collar, get the job done. This team has a lot of talent. If they can drown out the noise, watch out.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.